Okay, so today gonna do my video here of the first of the final three Domination, the all-time. I only have three left until I get Pink Diamond Sean Kemp, but it's more or less something that I like to do regardless of the rewards that 2K gives, because I really enjoy playing all 99 games. So here's my lineup, and then I'll talk through the game. The Galaxy Opal Isaiah Thomas is starting. Diamond Contract, Diamond Shoes, and then of course probably my favorite card, Ray Ray, Galaxy Opal Ray Ray, and then my favorite player of all time. He's only at 97, but decent enough. And then Timmy, playing next to Galaxy Opal David Robinson. Mr. Biceps, I like to call him. And then D Rose, who carried me through a lot of my 96 games leading up to the final three. And then T-Mac, I mean, what can I say about T-Mac? If he was a Galaxy Opal, he'd definitely be starting. He's truly a fantastic card. This little guy, let me tell you, man, he's fast. I would compare him to Isaiah Thomas, except he can dunk. So I think he's slightly taller. What is he? He's 6, so he's 3 inches taller technically than Isaiah Thomas, who's 5'9". I bought him from the auction house after the Super Packs were released with that sweet shoes that give him +3 to 3-pointers and 4 other attributes with Diamond Contract for 100,000 MT, which I think is a steal. That essentially nets me, he's a $40,000 Pink Diamond card naked. So I'm happy to have him. And then Joe Dumars, got him for a song, 40,000 I think with Diamond Contract and Diamond Shoes. Nate Thurman, same thing, 29,000 I think I paid for Diamond Contract, and I bought the shoes and put it on him. And then I got him for free out of the Pink Diamond rewards. He was the first Pink Diamond, and I used him for the 14 rebound challenge. It worked out really, really well, and I love this guy, man. I mean, I bought him because, you know, he was worth 200 tokens as a set, along with this guy and 3 other cards, obviously, that I have. And then this guy, I got him fully evolved to Pink Diamond from Diamond off the auction house with Diamond Contract for, I don't know, it was so cheap, I can't even tell you. So I got him a few months ago, and I've been using him right along. And then I'm using my Ruby because it's red to honor Chicagoland, my hometown right now. And then I guess I could switch out. Why don't we do that? You know, I will switch out to, which one has a lot of threes? 6 threes. Let's go with this one. Okay, so there you go. Everything is Bulls. I picked the classic uniforms because, you know, Michael Jordan. And then the Ruby ball goes really well with it, I think. And then my coach is Pop. Believe it or not, even though he doesn't give +3 to 3-pointers, I shoot like 70% overall so far, including, you know, that includes the 3-pointers, but I'm sure I'm shooting like 50% from the 3-point land. But extremely good card, and I play defense like crazy. As a comparison, again, as a scientist, I try not to change too many things. So everything being exactly the same, my entire lineup, as you can see, exactly the same. Different coach. Look at inside scoring is 98, mid-range is 98, 3-point is 90, and I get +3 to 3-point shooting, 3-point shot, +5, +5. You see that? But I swear, you know, my guys don't shoot any better with Pop. So, and then they played much better defense. I win by, if I win, I win by bigger margin with him. And I think I had a couple of games where I had to play it twice. The final game let me just show you and let's get right into it. So I'm going to record all 3 of my final games. I think the historic, yeah, I think the final one here, right here, the Bulls. Geez, that one I definitely had to play twice. Just twice though. Lost the first game, I think, or I didn't get enough to get three stars. Either way, I had to do that one twice. And then in all time, I think like maybe this one right here, the all time. It was tough. I think I played that twice. So outside of that, it's been relatively uneventful, especially using Pop as my coach. But look at, I'm going to get 5 tokens, 10 tokens, and then 12 tokens. So that's 27 tokens. Because I'm going to do a superstar difficulty here. So I'm going to get boatload of tokens in the last 3 games as well. And playing Domination has helped me collect tons of tokens. And that's how I unlocked David Robinson, the Admiral. And I wasn't going to go anywhere near playing the final 3 without having all 3 of my Galaxy Opals that I actually have a chance to get. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's my first attempt. And since everybody has diamond contracts, it really doesn't matter. If this thing takes me the next 3 years to do it, I'm going to do it. Just like in 2K19, I'm going to complete the Domination. So wish me luck. And I will talk through some of the other nuances throughout the game. Today was the tournament, $250,000 tournament. The seeds, the top 32. I guess there were some close games from what I saw on Twitter, and then one person, I guess, got blown out, where the other games may have been a little closer, and something about lagging and servers, and I don't know. When you are the final 32, you'd think the server should not be an issue at all, but I don't know if it's true or not, but I just wanted to share that with you. I don't like to play online because the timing of the shots is just completely different, and I don't know about you guys, but man, it's going to take a long time. I think you should either play online or offline, not try to do both. I mean, I don't like the timing, and it's very difficult for me. Okay, so my lineup, obviously, with the Admiral, is really good on defense with Pop as my coach. And okay. So that little trick of calling for a screen and people backing off still works. I'll probably score, 2 to 3 3-pointers that way a game, but sometimes they just don't back off. Not really sure, but I guess computer thinks either you're going to get burned by the pick and roll, or you're going to get 3-point shot. So they pick and choose whenever, probably random more than anything. I'm not sure. But I like to use that strategy because it works. I call for a screen, they back off, I bury it in their face. If not, I get really close to the basket and score 2 points. So, and then I do have a couple of plays that I'm comfortable with, mostly to open up a 3, get one of my sharpshooters open, and
start gets a little colder. Just 1 from 4 to start the game. Outside for Robinson.
Okay, let's see. Yep.
3-pointer, Bird. The putback.
Yes.
Positioning on the putback. He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's.
I think, I went back and forth, back and forth. I even asked people on Twitter, did a poll. Who do I get?
Chicago with the ball.
Penny,
Trailing by 5.
Hill, David Robinson, and then they released
Back to Frazier.
Tony Parker. And I'll be honest, Tony Parker was not going to be something I would have considered, regardless whether it was added or not. So, and I think for the longest time,
From Jordan, kept alive, and they get it.
yeah. See, that's David for you. Just pull back. Oh, he's wide open. Should make that. I mean, he's my favorite all time, and I don't know. I think a player like him, you know, his IQ is just off the charts. Definitely not. He's probably an average physically and athletically, but his IQ and his intangibles are so good that he just outplays everybody. I think it's like Spider-Man sense, you know. I think it literally, the game slows down for him, and he knows what you're going to do before you do it. Kind of like when you play the 32 guys that are playing in the tournament today. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you play these guys online, and you just know that every pass you're gonna try to pass, they're gonna intercept it because they know where you're gonna throw it to. It's just pretty amazing, and I think that's how the game was for Larry Bird. Because of his IQ. So in times like, yeah, there you go. So, you know, it's not a guarantee to score minimum 900 points or whatever it is in historic games for you to get three stars, because it's not only do you have to win the game, you have to get the minimum MT. And this year, and I've talked about this before during one of my videos and stuff. So this year the free throws just don't come easy like they have in the past. So it's really hard to get free throws. So what I typically do is I rely on people like this guy, because he does have high foul, obviously because he's short, and I think the game is trying to make it, I guess, that was not good. I don't typically have turnovers, but I did there. So, like for example, watch this. So what I do, I call for isolation, and I do one of these fancy things. Either, so you should have gotten fouled. That usually works. But I cannot count on 100 points from free throws this year, so I just run and gun. That's the only way you're going to basically, oops, that's no good. That's the only way you're going to guarantee that you're going to score the minimum 900 or whatever it is, because fast break, they give you extra points, and then assist, they give you extra points. And I highly recommend just running and gunning. And then the more you score, obviously, the more MT you're going to have anyway. So that's my recommendation. I think 2 games that I won out of 96 games, I didn't score the minimum. So, you know, my strategy seems to be working. Okay, so here we go. This guy gets fouls too. Oh, but not. Oh, that should have been a foul. I don't know if that happens to you or not, but I swear, you know, it happens in my career quite often, where I'm trying to drive to the basket, and for some reason the player, just like AI did, just kind of stops before. Okay, that happens too. That's always a risk. Thurman, I'm telling you, man, he's definitely the best card that I have per, you know how they say pound per pound. In this case, you know, player per amount of MT that I paid. He's definitely the best one, because At 29,000 with diamond contract, he was essentially, you know. Oh my God, I love that guy. So I mean, that's one thing that Isaiah Thomas just cannot do is dunk. But Iverson, still cannot believe I got him with that with those shoes. Okay. So far, everything's going as planned. If historic domination is any indication, the very last card is going to give me fit. So I think the first two games of the last three are going to be halfway easy, but the last game, yeah, I anticipate it to be a bear. But you know, my strategy is not to try to do domination the first week. You know, first, I think the guys that can do that are really good. They played today in the tournament. They're that good. And secondly, you know, you're just not going to have the cards. I love getting a full lineup of pink diamonds with diamond contract, and you just can't physically do that because of the release schedule until about this time of the year anyway. So this is the first NBA that I bought right at the beginning of the season. I pre-ordered the Legend Edition, and usually in the past what I do is I wait until after All-Stars and they go on sale, VC and the game. That's what I did with 2K19, so I didn't complete until, I don't know, May or something, Domination, but you know, as you can imagine, by then there were quite a few really good cards in the market, so I didn't have to do anything other than, you know, just stock up. I didn't have to wait with better cards released before, like I did this year. But oh, I knew it. See, I don't know why the computer, like CPU, goes towards the basket. I want you to stand in the corner where it gives me the best chance of. Oh, I love that guy. I'm telling you. Get AI at all cost. I'm telling you. And he's dropping because of the super packs. And, you know, I watched him for like 3 weeks because if I complete that Andre Iguodala spotlight set, it was going to give me, I think, 50 tokens anyway. So I wanted to do it. But he was the most expensive one that was left. And I kept watching, and he was right around, you know, before I go to work in the morning, I was bidding on diamond contract, diamond shoe at right at 100,000, and only to be disappointed when I get home because I was outbid. And then, of course, time had run out, so I couldn't rebid, you know. My AI is better than your AI. I know that for a fact. So anyway, imagine my surprise when they released the... This guy's really good too. Yes, foul. I always try to get 10 fouls because that's still 150 MT at 1.5 times the multiplier because I don't miss free throws usually. But anyway, imagine my surprise when they announced super packs on Thursday or whenever it was a couple of days ago. And then Iverson just dropped precipitously. And here's the fast break. Price leading the way. Yes, David Robinson. Love that guy. You know, his biceps are way bigger in real life than in the game, though. I mean, they're pretty big in the game. Sorry, I thought I missed that. We've gotten closer to halftime. Their style has become more and more physical. So 4 free throws, and we're still in the second half. See, even the other AI is good. Love the Allen Iverson. Well, that's all about him. This guy, man, look at. See, he's good. I got him for a song. Somebody had upgraded him, and I had diamond too, I think, or something. I don't know. So that's the thing. For Spotlight, I haven't completed any of the Spotlights yet because, you know, I've been playing a lot of MyTeam. I mean, My Career. And then not to mention working on Domination. Whoa! Right on cue, David. But just the other day, and you know, in the auction house, you know, as the prices are falling down, one thing I did was I upgraded a lot of the Spotlight players from the auction house. So like, I bought Latrell for, I don't know, he had diamond shoes and diamond contract for 20,000. So he was fully evolved, and I sold the one that I had evolved to, I think I only got to maybe Ruby for like, I don't know, let's say 3,000. So I only paid 17,000 for diamond Latrell Sprewell with diamond contract and diamond shoes, which essentially is break even, and it was already fully evolved. So I do that all day long. So that's one play I love to play. I love to call is the floppy. It sets my three-point shooters, and Tracy McGrady is really good with that play too, because he's so tall. And you know, a lot of these good players that I have offensive efficient. Oh, see, Bird should never miss a shot like that. But anyway, offensive. I can't remember. Consistency really high, which means if they're open and they take a shot like that, they're gonna make it. Like that one, I think was offensive consistency being high because he was open. So even if I'm bad and I'm an average, you know, player, not like the 32 guys that are playing today, minus the one maybe that got, you know, blown out of the water and is complaining that it was laggy. I don't know. If you're an average player like me, trust me, it makes a difference when you buy cards that have that same play again. So annoying. So all you have to do, MJ the GOAT. I don't hate when you make those shots, dude. It's fine. You know, get cards that have high offensive consistency, because that just basically means if your timing is off, you're still going to make the shot. Now, you and I both know that no way Timmy misses a shot like that, but whatever. And comment below and tell me, you know, if you, you know, how far you've gotten in Domination. You know, I've already heard people complain about Sean Kemp being a weak card, even though. Whoa, that should be flagrant. Even though it's a pink diamond, he doesn't have contact dunk Hall of Fame or something, which that's kind of lame. That's what he's known for. But I am going to take him to the practice and at least dunk a few times. I'm sure he glides. But, you know, by now, with my lineup of pink diamonds and galaxy opals and all the pink diamonds being at least 97, unless there's like a huge compelling evidence such as way more badges, which I don't think he does, I am not going to be playing him. So, oh no, I passed that. No. Oh my gosh. How ironic, right? My favorite player doing that sort of thing to me. So, let's see. Tracy? Yep. See how he comes around. And usually he makes it, just like that, even though I don't have green.
Having a lot of trouble stopping.
I also call that isolation play, trying to get fouls. And D Rose is perfect one to do it because he's so fast. So let's just do that for you. So in case you're oh shoot, sorry. I had a brain fart. All right, so I call isolation and try to drive to the basket. Oh. Okay, here we go. Wait until everybody spreads out. You see that? path is free, and no way this guy. Oh, what? I'm sorry. Operator error. I guess. I'm gonna blame my dual shock. Get out of here.
You know, I'm not sure another player combined.
Get out of here.
In offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks.
And as good as Larry Bird is, well, mine has diamond shoes with speed and that sort of boost, but and this computer CPU Bird is wearing Converse. Sorry, no boost. Anyway, Bird's never going to be able to keep up with Tracy McGrady. So right now I have a comfortable 24-point lead. And every point, the delta matters because you get 2 times MT of the point difference. So if I win by 10, computer gives you 20. And then with the difficulty multiplier 1.5, that 20 actually becomes 30. So if I win by 40 points, it's actually 100 points I'm going to get. So, you know, run and gun. Computer doesn't care how badly I beat him, so no hard feelings.
And there's the pass to you.
Okay.
Let's it go with a 3. The second chance effort.
Ooh.
The shot comes out.
Oh no.
Take it the other way. Here's Irving.
I think Mark Price in this game comes with like a 97.3. But his releases and all that good for me, like this guy's is. So I don't. Whoa! Thurman, you gotta grab those, man. Not play volleyball.
Good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go. Here's Iverson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Thurman's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Oh yeah. See, patience.
Terrific assist.
That happens. All you have to do is hold the ball at the right where Bing was standing and just hold back the defense, and somebody will make a cut towards the basket. Now that only happens maybe 2-3 times a game, so it's not like you can count on that, but you should definitely take advantage every time. And remember, rebounds gives you, I think, 6-8 points, blocks 2, fast breaks, assists. Try not to score unless you're going to get an assist, because every assist gives you 4 points. Nothing is more frustrating than playing this game and winning, but you didn't get the minimum requirement, you know. You see that? They have 2 Galaxy Opals, you know, LeBron and MJ, and Pink Diamond. So this is a pretty even matchup, man. Okay.
Here's Robinson.
They just cannot defend against that. That's one thing that none of my big guys, not Timmy, not Ewing, not Thurman, none of them can make that shot against a good defender like who I'm playing against. But David, it doesn't matter. He makes it as if I'm in practice and there's no defender. So I made the right choice getting David. No doubt in my mind. I think Penny was my second choice, but you know, I heard he doesn't play defense, or you know, he's not good on defense, and then because I spent so much time grinding Galaxy Opal Isaiah Thomas, I didn't want a point guard. I wanted him to be my point guard. See, that always works. You know, against the lower tier like 2020 Domination or Historic Domination, if you think about it, you know, you're going to score a lot of points. Either you're going to make threes, or you're going to use that screen and set yourself free and make a jump shot that's basically a layup with a good shooter. Isaiah Thomas. So as you know, the biggest complaint about Isaiah Thomas is he's too short and can't play defense. But let me tell you, man, I guarantee you, whoever he's defending is not scoring all the points. Oh my gosh! First of all, he should have dunked that. And how does he miss that, you know? All right, that was pretty, MJ to Russell. Yeah, this is what happens when you have 3 minutes to go, 22 points. I think a lot of times I've noticed if I have 400 points, 450, let's say, at this point.
That's in there.
So yeah, I have 455 points. You see on the top right-hand corner, every time you do something, it gives you every point, points that were applied. And I'm at 460 or something, and that's more than enough for me to get minimum.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. The three from Iverson.
Woo! He's got 99 three-pointer because of the shoes, I think. And his release is good too. So, you know, the release is important because, believe it or not, as you can imagine, if you have similar players, I don't know about the base 11 jump shot or not. AI has quick release. Tracy McGrady has quick release. Ray Allen has quick release. So when I have players that are similar in terms of, whoa, the Admiral, then it makes it easier. That's why I don't like to use Dumars or, you know, Mark Price. You know, I don't like to shoot threes with them because I don't want my timing off. So, but AI, Ray, T-Mac, Isaiah Thomas, I'm just used to because of, you know, he's made so many in his journey to Galaxy Opal Evolution. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, there you go. See? So I hesitated a little bit. I pulled back. I pulled AI back a little bit and allowed play to develop, meaning let Larry Bird whiz by, and then he was wide open, and I dropped the dime, and yeah, I'm up by 31 points. 28 points, and then you can always come in here, team comparison. So you see I have 8 of 8 free throws. It kind of takes you a while since I'm playing Chicago Bulls, but obviously I'm on the left hand side. The highlighted stuff is everything I'm doing better than the opponent. I don't know how the opponent has more fast break points, but anyway, the thing that I always check is 8 of 8 free throws when the game is close, but it's not. So now it's just a bonus, but let's see if I can get 2 more free throws.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he's just not biting. Okay, this should work. Yep. There you go. So that's, I mean, I'm not saying it works 100% of the time, but when you use a short guy like AI or Isaiah Thomas and drive against a much bigger defender, I think computer just assumes it's a mismatch, and any contact, you get a free throw. So that's, you know, I'm going to get 150 points because 100% free throw shooting, and then 1.5 times multiplier. I'm assuming it's still 1.5, but it's possible, I guess, that since it's the final 3, it goes up. I don't know. We'll find out in a few minutes.
There's 42 seconds in the fourth quarter of this one. And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer.
I don't.
Have the big time amateur career.
That's a goofy looking card. Sorry.
More than made up for.
I don't slow down in scoring. I just score as many points as I can because it's empty. You know, don't leave it on the table. Don't let the clock run out. So I get more points for rebounds. Here's Dumars. And one. There you go.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And all of these players, you know, I cannot sell them because I locked them all for token rewards or something, whatever the reward is. And then the reward cards themselves, like Ray Allen, you can't sell anyway. So, you know, at some point, when better cards come out, I am going to sub these guys out, and they're all going to have diamond contracts and diamond shoes. So it's kind of unfortunate, but, you know, that's just the nature of the game. And
it's Dumars on the way.
Because
Iverson cover.
I don't know what that was about.
McGrady outside. And the shot falls short this time.
That's okay. Alright, 28-point win. Pretty much guarantees that I'm going to have at least the minimum. So I'm just going to let the animation and graphics play out all the points slowly. Yep, 1.5 times multiplier. So I got 150 points, MT points for free throws, 1292. You take that away, I would have still had, a little over 1100. Okay, so the minimum required was 975 for 3 stars, and I got that without the free throws, which is good, because, it's not a guarantee you're going to have at least 10 free throws. But hopefully my tip on using the corner 3-point line, calling for screen, shoot 3, or drive to the basket with the smaller guy, and get a foul, hopefully, or the isolation play. That's what I use. So let's see. Oh, I think before, with this particular game, I forgot to do one thing already, and you can watch me do it. I get Jerry Stackhouse and Evolution Diamond Jerry Stackhouse for completing. So I only have 2 more games to go. Very nice. And the first game was not all that difficult. I'm guessing this is not going to be all that difficult, but this right here, yeah, it's going to be difficult, I think. But I have a player waiting for me because... Oh, okay, good. So I saw that. Because... Let's see. Rewards. Oh, yes. So I should have... Yep. So there you go. You can complete Team Basketball's East. So you get to all of that before the final 3 games. And yeah, so there we go. Here are all the basketballs you get for beating all-time team, and I think it's just wonderful. And of course I've got this locked already, first 15 games, and then the last 15 games, and then the last 3 games, you don't get any more basketball. So, all right, I'm not going to bore you with all my collections. I put something like that up recently, so go look at it for me, please. And sub, always sub. I appreciate it. I'm almost up to 270, so I might get to 300 soon. People seem to be watching my videos more and more now, so I really do appreciate it. And let's go open this bad boy. So this should be Jerry Stackhouse and Evolution Diamond. And here's the animation as a bonus. And then I will put up videos for the next 2 games. So there he is. Jerry Stackhouse. Looks just like him. They did a very good job. Very nice. Probably evolves to, I guess I can show you. Doesn't take long, if you don't mind. Yeah, so he evolves to a pink diamond. It's, standard diamond to pink diamond, 3,000 points, 203 pointers, plays 75 games. And then he gets 2 additional Hall of Fame badges for the upgrade. I'm guessing he's going to be a 96, not a 97. Most likely I'm not going to bother doing that. But I am going to concentrate on the spotlights. Again, I haven't finished any of them after I finish Domination. And yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. And thank you for watching. See you later.